Okay, this is Weather Outlook, and this is your update for Thursday, August 14th. I'm doing this around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so some of the maps you'll see that's the timing of them. Yeah, I know there's been some scattered thunderstorms to the north, but currently at this time, as you can see by this picture here, this is kind of where the storms and the rain are located at this point in time. You can see this is your cloud cover. You can see this is where it seems to be the most, um, pulled together. You can see there's some up here near State College, but anything can pop up at any given time, and then you would have to expect something. Like here's the water vapor. You can see there's kind of a frontal system here, and again, this is up towards Lock Haven, and this way here's the ones down to the southeast. So things are moving off. This will move this way towards Philly, South Jersey, the northern part of Delaware, as they begin to move across. And again, that's kind of what it looks like right now. And the visible map shows it like that. Now, there's a lot of talk out there about hurricanes. Yeah, I think we're going to be starting to pick up with possibilities of them. The only one right now of concern would be this one, and it seems to be moving towards Mexico and maybe hitting a little bit in the southern Texas area at this point in time. And if we look up this way, and as we look up to the northeast, yeah, you can see some rain down here, but this is not tropical at all. And there's one that's out in the ocean, and it would probably come up, towards Bermuda, maybe just to the west of Bermuda, except for some, high tides, rip currents, and stuff along the east coast. Right now, that's all I see. I mean, there are some models that bring it a little closer, but I don't think so. And here you can see us here, southeastern PA, south central PA, with their little bit of rain they've got going on up there right now. So that's kind of what that looks like. Okay, now I'm moving on to Friday morning because Thursday you pretty much have hit your high temperature for the day, so it's not worth going into it because it is cooling off as those showers in the front moves through. Tomorrow morning you can see your nighttime lows up in the northern part of PA. They're into the low 60s. Might even be some 50s out there, but you got to go into the southern part of Jersey and southeastern PA and Delaware to see any 70 low temperatures tonight in the lower 70s. Tomorrow warms up. Basically, everybody's in the 70s. There's a few scattered areas that could stay in the 70s, but basically, I don't know if I said that correctly, but mostly like Pittsburgh, southeastern PA, south central PA, Delaware, New Jersey, temperatures there are in the 80s. The higher elevations could maybe stick around in the upper 70s tomorrow, but I even think they may get to the lower 80s. And here's your precipitation. As you can see, it's quite scattered. And if you look at it, it's moving from east to west. So, it's kind of just squeezing the atmosphere of some of the rain. Now, this takes you to around midnight, and you can just see some scattered shower sprinkles. I'm sure there'll be some drizzle, mist, and things like that. This takes you to Saturday around 7 o'clock. You can see it's moved up to here. What that's done with the temperatures overnight, but let's see here if we can find this. What that's done with the temperatures is it's made for a nice, comfortable because the ocean breeze you got coming off. So that takes the temperatures in southeastern PA and Delaware and New Jersey basically back into the upper 60s instead of the 70s like it was Friday morning, and then Delaware lower 70s, and as you go to the west, Pittsburgh, you're into the lower 70s also for lows. And then on Saturday, kind of an average day, temperatures mountains mid to upper 70s. Everybody else is in the lower 80s, maybe mid 80s out by Pittsburgh, about out by Philadelphia. But that's kind of what Saturday looks like with temperatures. So not too bad on Saturday. Precipitation wise on Saturday, again, this area here is just pushing some showers and some drizzle out and stuff. And as you can see now, they're starting to move the right direction, west to east. So that's what you got going on there. So on Sunday, you do have some showers out there on Sunday. Nothing huge, but just some clouds and some showers. And what that does to your temperatures on Sunday, kind of controls them a little bit. To the southeast, where the sun is out, temperatures get into the lower 90s. Allentown, you get around 90. Reading area, Berks County, Lancaster, Harrisburg, mid to upper 80s in that area there. Up by Williamsport, mid 80s. But then as you go to the northeast, they're in the 70s. They're still mid 80s or so out by Pittsburgh. But as that moisture works its way across the east, you can see things kind of cool off. This is around 8 o'clock in the evening, and temperatures have dropped into the 70s for the most part, except the I-95 corridor where you're just hanging on to the low 80s on Sunday evening. We look out ahead. This is your Monday high temperatures. This is your Tuesday high temperatures. Look at Pittsburgh in the 90s, and then you look up in the Poconos, they're in the 60s. So you know what's going on there. And this is your Wednesday temperatures, and you can see they're still cooled off pretty good. We're in that hit where I said we'd get the colder temperatures before we get in. So we're going to be below normal to normal. So you can see here temperatures in the lower 70s. So it makes it a little like fall on Wednesday. And again on Thursday, temperatures up a few degrees, 80, it's mid lower 80s out by Pittsburgh, mid 80s out by the I-95 corridor. Elsewhere, temperatures in the mid to upper 70s on Thursday. We can maybe stretch this out to Friday. And once again, a couple more degrees higher. Again, the I-95 corridor is in the 90s. Elsewhere in mountainous areas are in the upper 70s. Out by Pittsburgh, you're in the lower 80s. South Central PA, you're in the lower to mid 80s. So, and in Delaware, you're warmed up and you're basically in the mid to upper 80s there, just along the coastal line. But temperatures are still in the 70s right along the waterfront, so you can cool off there. Okay, that's your update. Everybody take care and be safe out there.